Yo, people. Hope you're all good. And today we're going to be talking some transfer stuff and we're going to be touching upon Morgan Gibbs-White. Could he be on his way to Arsenal? We're going to be talking about Julián Álvarez, Arsenal stepping up the chase, looking to put in more work than Liverpool. And finally, we'll touch a bit upon the fact that there is still no offer for Viktor Gyökeres. Let's go. So look, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, obviously, depending on where you are in the world. Just make sure on your way in, you are liking the video. Just make sure on your way in, you are subscribing to the channel. We are growing at a very, very quick rate. And, we still need to grow more. Remember, 10K is the new target. So let's try and get there before the new season starts. And look, if you want to continue to support your boy, you can do by becoming a certified Shinobi. The link is pinned. Memberships are there. And you can grab your boy a coffee. Yeah, your local, friendly neighborhood YouTube man. So look, as I said at the start, we're going to be talking about three players today. And those three players are Morgan Gibbs-White, Viktor Gyökeres, and Julián Alvarez. And where do I want to start? You know what? I'll start with Julián Álvarez because you know what? I'm kind of excited by this one. I won't lie to anybody. So look, let's bring up the story. Yeah. So look, as you can see, Arsenal step up efforts to beat Liverpool to sign Julián Álvarez. Like, look, not only do we need Julián Álvarez, we also need to ensure that Liverpool don't upgrade their squad anymore because it's looking a bit spooky. Gyokeres, Frimpong, Verts, if they went and grabbed the Alvarez as well, I won't lie, it is it is disgusting. I won't lie, it's disgusting. But look, Arsenal have reportedly stepped up their efforts to beat Liverpool in the race to sign Atletico Madrid star Julián Álvarez, as per Spanish outlet Marca. Now, I have to highlight this because for some reason, I don't know why, people watch my videos and don't realize that I'm just speaking on reports that are out there. I don't have links, I'm not Hooks Brizio Romano, I'm not David Hookstein, I don't have the links inside of the world like that. But I do read reports and then I talk about what those reports say. So all the people that get a bit butthurt in the comments, hey man, this ain't me saying it, it's the internet saying it, and I'm just sharing it with you lot. So the forward enjoyed a successful time at Manchester City, but was struggling to play regularly due to Erling Haaland's presence. And I mean, pretty standard, right? Like you have a goal scorer like Erling Haaland. It's difficult, right? And in that season, he got like 50 goals. But Alvarez has had a stellar debut campaign at the Metropolitano Stadium this season, scoring 29 goals and registering 7 assists in 54 appearances in all competitions. That's a very good GA return for your first season. Now, Liverpool, they're busy, man. They're finalizing the Gyokeres deal. And Verts, they've just purchased Jeremy Frimpong. I think he's had his medical. So Arsenal, we're intensifying our efforts. Yeah, we're bidding the hardest. I don't know what that means. I don't know what bidding hardest means. Yeah, it may sound a bit like a pause, but we don't do that no more. To sign Alvarez, outpacing the Reds in the race. The forward currently earns around 7 million euros a year in salary, and Arsenal are ready to improve his wages, which I think are very easy for us to do. I don't know what 7 million euros would probably work out to, like somewhere around 100K a week, somewhere around that. We can easily cover that. But the player is happy at Madrid and doesn't want to return to the Premier League. Therefore, Arsenal or Liverpool, we're going to have to find a way to persuade him. And it won't be easy. You know what I mean? The Gunners, we currently have Havertz and Jesus. I see Alvarez as like the Jesus replacement. personally. Like, if we did go and get Julián Alvarez, for me, he is going to be the Jesus replacement as the centre forward options. However, neither has managed to showcase that they have the ability to help Arteta's side win big silverware. On the other hand, Darwin Núñez and Whoa, it's like my brain wants to say Diego. Diogo Jota are the two strikers of Liverpool. But while the South American couldn't play regularly under Arne Slot this season, the Portuguese has struggled with fitness problems. And from what I have been hearing, Liverpool are looking to use Darwin Núñez in any deal that they do with Atletico Madrid. That's something that us at Arsenal can't really offer. I mean, maybe we could dangle Jesus in front of them and be like, hey, how's a Gabriel Jesus sound? But he is injured, so I don't think it would make weight in the deal. Therefore, both teams could do with hiring a new number 9, and Alvarez would be a great coup as he is already a serial winner and a prolific goal scorer. So, people, let me know your thoughts on Julián Alvarez, because me personally, I think he is the perfect type of player that Arsenal need. Like, not only, is he a winner, he's a serial winner. He's won loads of stuff with not only Manchester City. Not only Manchester City. He's actually won at international level as well. He won the World Cup with, pretty sure he won the World Cup with Argentina. And I think he also won a Copa America as well. Correct me if I am wrong. So he knows what it takes to win. He knows what it takes to win. And look, I'm going to say it now. Julián Alvarez could be to Arsenal what Kun Aguero was to Manchester City. This is what I am saying about Julián Alvarez. His GA is crazy. His eye for goal is insane. His ability, to link up play is something that Arteta really wants in a striker. And I have kind of I have ideas of not only him being able to play the 9, but he could also play the 10. He could also, at a stretch, probably play on either the right or left wing as well. Like, he's really someone that could cover a lot of different positions for Arsenal, at least from a starting perspective, because we all know when it comes to Arsenal, where you start on the pitch doesn't really matter. You have to have positional awareness. You have to be able to understand the space. You have to be able to rotate, move around, and understand many different roles on the pitch. So, look, he's seasoned. He has Premier League experience. He's done the English football thing before. I know he may not have liked Manchester, but hey, London is a whole different kettle of fish. So people, let me know your thoughts on Alvarez. We'll talk about it a bit, and then we will swiftly move on to Gyökeres. But big up the chat, man. Big everyone inside, 52 people. Make sure you're liking the video. Make sure you're subscribing, and make sure you're becoming a member. Big up to Mina. Gyökeres joining Arsenal. I hope so. We'll talk about that in a bit. Yes, there has been a bid. Well, that's not what I'm seeing, but we can talk about it. Who told you? Oh, we will get there. Don't worry. Big up Creeper, my brother. Big up Hooks and the Village every time. Don't know. I want MGW just to stick him in the reserves or to walk with the dog bun movie. You're funny, always on side. I actually really like Morgan Gibbs-White as a player, but we'll get onto that. Yo, Hooks, I've seen the title. How much Alvarez being quoted for? Because we just been linked with Ekatike. Oh, we've been linked with Ekatike for 100 million euros. I would imagine Alvarez would be somewhere around the same price. So if you're asking me, who would I rather? I would definitely rather us spend 100 million euros on Alvarez than spend 100 million euros on Ekatike. Don't get me wrong. I like Ekatike. He's a nice baller. But for me, I think it's clear as night and day who's better when it comes to Alvarez and Ekatike. So Hooks, has the club activated? Not that I know of the face jacker. I haven't seen anything that would suggest that we have. Every 5 days we're linked to some new geezer. Hey, the face jacker, you know what it's like to be an Arsenal fan. We're always linked with somebody new. That's just what the transfer window is going to be. This whole summer, the face jacker, just get used to every few days there's somebody new. You know what I mean? Man, like Hooks breezy over Romano. Nah, not yet, man. Not yet. I hear it. Not yet, though. I big up Connor, man. That DP's cold, man. I like the DP, man. Wait, Alvarez? Why is he now the interest? He's a baller. And look, I'm pretty sure, the face jacker said it, Berta arrives and linked to Atletico striker. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Big up Adjiri Kangumba. Hey, big up Hawks. How are you? Newcastle United should sign Gracia. Oh, must mean Garcia, Mac, Guehi, Brian and Bumo, Zabani, Jonathan. Whoa. You got Newcastle to sign a lot of players. Good luck. Good luck. How much would Alvarez cost in pounds? Maybe 80 million pounds, 90 million pounds, something like that. But we could broker a good deal. Havertz, Jesus, Marino, Trossard. It's looking spooky. It's looking spooky. Alvarez. Hey, Aaron, nice to know that you agree with, man. I can't lie. City bought Alvarez for under 20 mil. Yeah, they did. Wait, how much did Atletico Madrid buy him for? I don't know how much Atletico Madrid paid for him, but yeah, I hope that if we did go and sign Alvarez, I just hope that there's not like a sell-on clause in his contract, because I don't really feel like giving Man City money. I won't lie to anyone. Isak, Haaland, Alvarez, and Martinez are top 4 strikers in the world. Do you know what? I actually wouldn't mind Lautaro Martinez, but for some reason, the Arsenal fan base just don't like him. yeah. Yeah, the face jacker. I was wishing on a star. You know, one day I was wishing on a star. Yeah, he's a proper serious goal scorer. I don't think he will leave. I hope he does, though. You know what I mean? We just need to crack on with Gyokeres and Snatch Sesko as a second option, young RVP type. Reports of him going for 100 million euros is crazy. He ain't shown that worth, but Gyokeres 97 in 102 in 2. Yeah. What? But Connor, over these sides, we know Gyokeres is the brother. We know this. Over these sides, Gyokeres is the brother. We know this. You don't. Oh, Aaron, you don't want Gyokeres over Alvarez or Sesko. You're going to have to explain that one to me, bro. I won't lie to you. You have to explain that one to me. Simeone wants Nunes. Interesting. Yeah. Hey, but money always changes it. Hey, if we have 14, you know what? 14 likes, yeah, is absolutely insanity. Where is it? I have to, sorry, guys.
Is it a colour thing? Is it a colour thing? Is there a colour thing about that? Is there underbelly colour thing? That
underbelly colour thing. I mean, good morning, SE, man. Nah, I didn't sleep too well. But we know around these sides, I'm not the best of sleepers. Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Lautaro is see, this is what I'm saying. A lot of people don't actually like him. I big up look at that. Donna Cullen, Europa League winner, 24-25. Congratulations, Donna, on winning. And look, yeah. A champion has returned to the village. Big up Donna Cullen for becoming a YouTube member. Big up, man. Now, love for that, Donna, man. And look, people, be like Donna, man. Grab yourself a badge. We're on the road to getting back to 100 members, but we need to get over that. Hopefully, you know, by the time we kick off the next season, hopefully we can be in and around the 200 to 300 members mark. You know what I'm saying? So, low. I'm not dealing with any of that today, Donna, because we're here to talk about transfers. So look, Julián Álvarez, the last thing that I'll say is, regardless of whether we end up getting him or not, he's the quality of player that I want to see Arsenal being linked to. Yeah, that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? So look, next, yeah, and y'all that know me, y'all know he's the big dog. Yeah, he's the big dog. Yeah, he's my number 1 target for the summer. Number 1 target. I big up Dan Murphy, my brother. Hope you're good, man. And look, it's not the greatest of news, but it's kind of expected, right? So, Sporting Chief confirms Viktor Gyökeres answer amid 59 million bid reports. So apparently, he's shutting down those reports. But I feel like this is what owners usually do. The striker is expected to be on the move this summer, but Francisco Salgado Zenya has issued to warning to all suitors. Yeah, I think they mean issued a warning. People got to really spell check. You know what I'm saying? Sporting Vice President Francisco Salgado Zenia says the club are yet to receive any offers for Viktor Gyökeres and will not be strong-armed into selling their best players. I feel this is a stance that clubs have to take. But he's not gonna come out and just say, yeah, okay, yeah, we're gonna sell Gyokeres, yeah, we're willing, because then that gives the negotiating power to the other clubs in it. So for me, this is pretty standard stuff. Do you know what I mean? I think this is just so he can get the best amount of money that he can out of Gyokeres. Gyokeres is definitely leaving. Whether it's Arsenal will yet to be seen, but he is definitely leaving. So Gyokeres is attracting plenty of interest this summer, including from Arsenal after scoring over 50 goals last season. Over 50 goals is absolutely crazy. Manchester United have also been credited with an interest in the 26-year-old. He is expected to be on the move when the transfer window opens. He's not going Manchester United, people. Yeah, them man sealed their fate when they decided to lose to Tottenham in the Europa League final, and now they ain't got European football. Why the hell would he go to Manchester United? He would actually have a more attractive season staying at Sporting. I'll be honest with you, the only club I'm looking at that could pose a challenge to Arsenal when it comes to Viktor Gyökeres is Chelsea. But the thing about Chelsea is, from reports, it seems like they're more interested in Liam Delap and Hugo Ekitike. And if you ask a lot of their fans, like they want Osimhen. So they're not talking the same way about Gyokeres, how the Arsenal fan base is talking about Gyokeres. So, but I'll be honest, they do need a striker. And if they're not looking at Gyokeres, then they'd be crazy. But I feel like with Maresca, it's probably something similar to Arteta, where it's like, can he fit the way that we play? Does he have the attributes to play the way that we want to play? Yet to be seen. But is what it is, right? Sporting Vice President Zenia, however, has stressed they're under no financial pressure to sell and no offers have been made for Gyokeres yet. He has 3 more years on his contract, Zenia told reporters in Portugal. So for all those people that hate on me, yeah, this is a quote from their vice president. This isn't me saying it. Again, I'm not Huxbrizio Romano. I'm just talking about what's in the reports, people. At the moment, there are no offers. He has 3 more years on his contract. I think the answer has been given. Sporting's transfer plans won't be any different from last year. We want to keep the best players and retain talent. We want to continue to be champions, have competitive teams, and fight on all fronts. Like and subscribe, people. I have been in this role for 7 years. In the years when Sporting were champions, we even made fewer sales than in other years. The fact that we are champions gives us greater ability to retain players and talent. Coincidence or not, we have not had to sell any players in those times. Not that we have not received offers, but the market is not under our control. We are always dependent at this point. He's just, you know, them ones where you're fighting the truth. You're just fighting, you're combating fate. Because Gyokeres is definitely leaving. Gyokeres is not staying. Like, Gyokeres, yeah, I feel like he's done his hard yards. Yeah, because obviously he was at Coventry. Then he went to Lisbon. Yeah, he's done his hard yards. Yeah, in the Portuguese league and the championship. And now he's probably looking at it like, I want to test myself at one of the biggest teams in the world that arguably has one of the biggest pressures on them in the world. And I want to fight for the biggest trophies in the world. And that's just what it is. Like, look, yeah, Arsenal, we have our own issues. But definitely every season we go into it, you know that we're going to be fighting for the big honors. The same cannot be said for Sporting, unfortunately. So, you know what I mean? It is thought that Gyokeres could be snapped up this summer for around £60 million, which I think is a very good price for him. And the striker was coy on his future when pressed on it last week. We'll see. It's football. You never know what can happen. It's impossible to say anything for sure, he said. I don't know anything. I tried to focus on the last few games. If something is true, we'll see. Again, pretty standard stuff that you expect someone to say when they're showing respect to their football club. So let me know what you guys think about Gyokeres. Do you think we're going to make a bid? I think we're making a bid. It came out that we've already offered a contract. And I'll be honest with you, for the amount of groundwork that we've put in for Gyökeres, for him to not want to accept that contract, I would be highly surprised. And once that contract is accepted, don't be surprised, people. You'll probably just see Arsenal bust the release clause. Just bust it. Do you know what I mean? I hear there's a gentleman's agreement between us and Sporting. Sorry, between Gyökeres and Sporting that he is able to leave, but we'll find out. Hooks, my championship manager, getting European trophy before your gaffer. Uncomfortable. Hey, Deals, you better win it tonight. You better win it tonight. Because if you don't, I'm going to remember that comment. I tell him Tottenham Ranger. Tell him Tottenham Ranger. Yeah, man. Yeah, punch up these Chelsea fans, man. Coventry and the Portuguese league don't move me at all. Look at Ramos and Nunes. No thanks. Get me Alvarez, if not Sesko. Well, brother, man, Aaron. Hey, man, you're entitled to your opinion, man. Breaking news. Arsenal buy Jackson and Mudryk from Chelsea. And if that happens, breaking news. Halftime Hook shuts down his channel. You know what I'm saying? We're about to complete the set. You better hope you do, bro. We haven't put in a bid yet. I have no idea what is taking so long. My thing is, we want to secure the player side first. That's all it is. We're looking to secure the player side first. Until Fabrizio says anything, I don't believe anything else anymore. He's ruined the game. It's not the same. Sometimes he's not always right. You know what I'm saying? Yep, Dills, I'm aware of that, but I don't think you want him. I think you've got higher priority targets. You know what I'm saying? I hear you, Aaron, but the Portuguese league has produced great players that hasn't touched his numbers. Yeah. And you know what? This Portuguese league thing, I'm not hearing it. It's a logical fallacy. Yeah, it's a very weak argument, because if the Portuguese league was as dead and as easy to do what Gyokeres has done, more people would do it. They're not. Do you know what I'm saying? He's doing it consistently as well. I big up PD Hooks, bro. I am terrified of Paul coming for Gyokeres. For the price he is available for, they can 100% afford him if they shift Diaz and Nunes and some other deadwood away. So, PD, I agree. This Gyokeres deal, if we really want him, we have to wrap this deal up before Liverpool wrap up the Wirtz and Gyökeres deal. Because if we're still umming and ahhing, and they've, we got the here we go on Wirtz, we got the here we go on Gyökeres, they might just go, you know what? Gyokeres is like maybe our second or third target, but if we snatch him away from Arsenal, we're weakening one of our rivals. So we got to move quickly, people. We have to move quickly. Money talks, 100%. Pay the fucking money. That's right, man. You get it? Pay that, man. You're funny. You're funny, Donna, man. Heard, no. Hustler, we don't need to worry about that yet. We don't need to worry about that yet. MGW, yeah. MGW, I'm here for it, man. Because I like hats. It's just part of my feng shui. You know what I mean? It's just part of the swag. I've always done it. Like, even from when I was like 13 years old, like I'd always go to school. Yeah, I was always the brother in school with the jacket or the hoodie and the hat, always. Or sometimes I'd wear the shirt, yeah, and I'd have the tie, and then I'd wear like a Nike jumper over it with the collar out, and then I'd just have the beanie. Like I was always the brother in hats. I'm a hat guy, man. I don't know why people focus so much on the hat, like, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. He's banging, yeah. He's also banging in the Champions League, and he does it for Sweden as well. Oh. Hooks, are you really getting a striker? Yeah, we are. Wake Up News. Don't worry, Wake Up News. We're not gonna talk about the fact that you didn't make the champs. Don't worry. Maybe one day we'll talk about it, but not today. Big up all. What foreign league has the most successful transfer to the Prem? Off the top of my head, maybe I'll say Spain. Off the top of my head, maybe Spain. But that's actually a very interesting question. I'm not actually too sure, but off the top of my head, I'll probably say Spain. I could be wrong though. Maybe Italy. Oddly enough, I know it's always a bit spooky when Italian players come from Italy, but when other players come from Italy, they usually do pretty good. Rob, you're funny, key man. You're funny. You're funny. The duck hat is Hawks trademark. You don't know. Holland. Yeah, but Bergkamp didn't come from the Dutch league, though. Bergkamp came from the Italian league. So unless you mean like what country, what like nation of player, then maybe, yeah, maybe Holland. Because even Edwin van der Sar, what other Dutch people? Actually, yeah, Dutch, they're not too many either, is there? You know what I'm saying? Hi, big up Kizzy, man. Big up Kizzy, my brother. I big up Ruax, man. What you saying? Big up Jacobs, man. You're done with cussing me online. I see no more badge. I hear it. Man got rid of the membership. I hear it. Man got rid of the membership because I spoke about a report that came out from Spain. But obviously, Jacobs thinks that I'm Hooks, Brizio, Romano, and when I say things, I'm saying them from an absolute point. I hear it though. Brazil or France? Oh, France is a good shout. France is actually a really good shout. All right, people. So the last thing that we're going to cover, yeah, and obviously let me know your thoughts. Oh yeah, Van Dijk as well. Jacobs is laughing, but I was expecting to see a green bar come up. Yeah, so don't worry, Jacobs. We're going to sort that out. Yeah. So the last thing we're going to cover, yeah, and bear with me, people. Yeah, because I know not everyone's on the same page as me with this one. Yeah, but I'm fine with that because if I get this player, I don't care what any of you think. Yeah, and that is Morgan Gibbs-White. Yeah. And just because Jacobs is here, I need to make it very clear. As you can see, this is from Transfer News Live. It's not from Halftime Hawks. The source is Football Insider. The source is not Hooks, Brizio, Romano. Yeah. I'm not saying this. I'm reading off a page. So I just had to make that very clear. I'm reading a report. Yeah. Just making it clear, Jacobs. It's nothing to do with me. It's not my words. It's the words of other people. Just had to make that very, very clear. Arsenal have joined Manchester City in the race to sign Morgan Gibbs-White. Yeah. Nottingham Forest will demand around 100 million for their star player. Now, the first thing is, yeah, I'm sorry, Nottingham Forest. You aren't getting 100 million for Morgan Gibbs-White from anybody. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. So that 100 million thing, get it out of your head. Yeah, just get it out of your head. Yeah, it ain't happening. Maybe a 70, 80 million, which by the way, I'm fine with paying. Yeah. Because I like Morgan Gibbs-White. I've liked Morgan Gibbs-White from when he was at Wolves. Yeah. And I'm very aware that I'm on my J's when it comes to this one. I'm very aware. See, look, I don't like him. Let City get him. Might be depressed if we get him. See, I'm alone on this one. Yeah. If you're getting a 10, get Olmo, Cherky, Simmons. See now, and this is where I differ. And maybe this is why I like Morgan Gibbs-White and other people don't. I wouldn't be signing him for the 10. I'm signing Morgan Gibbs-White for the 8. Yeah, to play that left 8 role. Yeah, to be an option. Yeah, to switch in and out with Declan Rice. That's what I'm doing personally. That's personally what I'm doing. Because when it comes to his athleticism, unmatched. Engine, unmatched. Let's be real. He is a techie baller. He can play. He can tech out the thing. And I'm a person that believes that when you get a player and you put them in and around better players, their level raises. And I can see Morgan Gibbs-White, he's still got 5 more levels at least to go up. Do you know what I'm saying? He's playing nowhere near his full potential. Yeah. And by the way, Jacobs, I'm here with you on this one, but I've had to accept that we're just not going in for Reinders. There's been no talk at all. It makes me sad. I'm going to be so sad when I see that Man City, here we go, Ryan, because Reinders is one of my favorite midfielders. And I still remember in the Euros when I was telling everyone Arsenal need to go and get Reinders, everyone was telling me, oh, Reinders is not even good, you know. No, man, Reinders is not good, man. No, but all of a sudden, everyone likes Reinders now. It's the same with Gyökeres. Like when I was saying, oh, Gyökeres, Arsenal need to sign Gyökeres like 2.5 years ago, everyone was saying, oh man, you don't watch Gyökeres. Oh, you never watched him play for Coventry. Oh, you don't watch the Portuguese league. Oh, it's the Portuguese league, man. We're talking all this rubbish, but now all of a sudden, everybody wants Gyökeres. I hear it. So Morgan Gibbs-White, very, very, very good ball carrier. Very good ball carrier. Very progressive. And he's got a bit of that chaos element to him. He's a good dribbler. I like him. His ability to progress the ball is good. Like, don't get me wrong. His shooting, it's a bit myth, innit? It's a bit night and day. It's a bit ups and downs. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's bad. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jacobs, you got to stop calling me out because you're saying some mad stuff. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I mean. And this is how I know wake up, yeah, that people don't actually watch Forest, yeah, and I do. People don't watch Morgan Gibbs-White, yeah. What they're doing is they're looking at the name and they're looking at the team he plays for and they're going, they don't want them, yeah. But he is an 8. He has his qualities. Is an 8. Aaron, allow it. Allow it, Aaron, man. Do you know what, yeah? Just people, I don't want Morgan Gibbs-White for 100 million, but I want Morgan Gibbs-White. So if Arsenal can pip City to this, I'll be happy. If I can see Morgan Gibbs-White lifting the jersey like this, I'm going to be happy. I don't know about all of you lot, but me, I'm going to be happy, innit? So look, before I do head out, yeah, I've also got to decide who I will be redirecting you people. Let me see if anyone's live quickly before I do the outro stuff. Saeed's like, okay, cool. Hey, let's do this. I guess we'll send to Saeed every month. After we do our little transfer show, we'll send you over to Saeed and then you can get involved in Saeed's transfer show. So just make sure you're liking and subscribing before we go. So Turkey is defo better than him. Yeah, Turkey is defo better than him, 100%. So check out your previous chat. Previous. I'm looking for it. Key man. Morgan Gibbs-White for 100 million is a scam. 65 to 70. Yep. Plus, I thought City was going for Turkey. What's with that, brother? Lots of big clubs turn away from him fast. Yep. Well, do you see the Turkey thing? The Turkey thing is a bit crazy. It's a bit crazy. I don't know why we're not going in for him. I would like Turkey, but we don't go for ballers, innit? We don't go for ballers. So look, what I'm going to close on, yeah, is I need Arsenal fans to stop saying they want Sesko over Gyökeres, yeah? Because Arsenal, they look at the things that you lot say online, yeah? And it's very important that we are investing in now players. Don't get me wrong. I know Sesko has unique qualities. I know he's got unique qualities. I know he's got the potential. He's got his raw ability. It's up there. But he's not coming in and hitting the ground running. Whereas Gyökeres is. I don't need a striker that's going to be Nang in 2-3 years. I need a striker that's going to be Nang now. And Gyökeres will be Nang now. Yeah? And I mean, if we're being honest, the Bundesliga ain't too much better. If we're being honest, the Bundesliga ain't too much better. Yeah? So we need to stop doing this. The Bundesliga ain't too much better. Yeah? Do you know what? All you man that are dissing Gyökeres, I don't want to see you celebrate when he scores in it. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to see no celebrations. I don't want to see none of you have his name on the back of your shirt. I don't want to see none of you gassing up the thing. I don't want to see none of that. Yeah? Look at this, man. Look at this. Yeah, the Bundesliga is a joke. It's crazy, bro. Yeah, bro. It's like saying I want to key out. Bro, do you know what it's like? Do you know what it's like saying, yeah? It's like saying, oh, you know what, yeah? You go with your babe, you're going to buy a new whip. And you're like, you know what, yeah? We're not going to go buy the Lambo. We're going to go buy the Ford Focus. And then she's looking at you like, what the hell are you talking about? And you're like, oh, but if you think about it, like in 5 years' time, like it won't cost as much to reservice and MOT and all them things there. And she's looking at you, oh, who cares about 5 years from now? Who cares? Who cares? My bad, bro. I'm so bad with DMs. I promise you, as soon as I end this stream, I'm gonna check my Insta. Don't worry. Don't worry. So look, people. Look, people, yeah, I'm not letting Aaron draw me out. Yeah, I'm not letting Aaron draw me out. Aaron is not drawing me out today. So big up people for coming through. Remember, these morning transfer shows, they're going to be shorter than usual, but I am going live at 11 with Cass. We'll probably talk some more Arsenal transfer news, talk more Manchester United transfer news. So make sure you're swinging back. But I'm sending you over. Aaron, stop trying to draw me out. I'm sending you over to Saeed. Make sure you're slapping Hooks Raid. Yeah, but I can't believe Aaron's trying to draw me out at 9 in the morning. Make sure you're slapping Hooks Raid. Yeah, make sure on the way out you're liking the video. Make sure on the way out you're subscribing to the channel, and I'll catch you next time. Come on, you